Hello art friends, welcome to a new video. Today I want to show you my watercolor portrait palette. We will do some swatchings and I will show you how I like to use these colors. So this is what the palette looks like. It is a 24 half pan metal box. I took out the tray inside and used that space for storing my brushes. I squeezed the watercolor paint on the mixing trays here. It is very convenient to have paint, brushes and mixing space all in one place. And when I feel like painting, I only need to take out this one thing and my water. And for the colors I chose, it is not very different from my urban sketching palette. It just has more pinks and reds for the skin and fewer greens and pastel colors. I really love pastel colors for painting clouds and skies, but I don't use them very much for portraits. And if you're wondering why I need so many bright blue and purples, it is because I like to include people's accessories like hats, jewelry, and the clothes that they're wearing, and sometimes I need very vibrant colors to achieve that. I also included lamp black here for the same reason. My recent favorite color is this brown madder from Winsor Newton. I think I used it in all the portraits I made so far because it kind of looks like the color of blood. And it's so nice to use it for underpainting for all skin tones, and it is very handy for mixing dark browns and purples as well. My only issue with this is that it seems to not be very light fast. According to Winsor Newton, it is their second best level of light fastness, and I really want to have a very light fast version if I'm using it in all my portraits. I think I might try this deep scarlet from Daniel Smith when I finish with what I have right now. It is very similar in hue and slightly more saturated and has excellent light fastness. This is how my portrait palette looks like. The color combination I like to start with is Winsor yellow, indanthreme blue, and brown madder. And I think I use these three colors in every painting. I just think it's a very solid base, and I can add a lot more colors on top of this combination, and they usually work very nicely. Here is a variation with new gamboge. These two paintings are made with a lot of opera rose. It helps to brighten up the brown madder and gives that glowing look. I just wish that there is a light fast alternative. I'm trying the quinacridone coral to see if it can replace opera rose, but I still need more time. Here are some other combinations that I tried with and without opera rose. I also started using my new Japanese watercolor paper from Watson. I painted two characters from a Chinese period drama that me and my family used to watch, and I was shocked by how extremely vibrant and saturated their outfits were. There are many colors that I just couldn't achieve with my regular paints, so I did use some of my Kisho paints for these paintings, and also some gouache for the jewelries. And as you can see, I prefer to include outfits and accessories in these portraits because I consider them part of the story too. I think it says so much about who this person is. In real life, I can recognize my friends and family by the clothes and accessories they like to wear, and I just find it to be intimate in some way, like remembering someone's garments and stuff like that. And I also find it interesting that sometimes the color of the clothes gets reflected onto their face in some areas. Like in this painting, this lady has a very bright green scarf. I couldn't mix a green that is this bright, so I used this May green from Schmincke. And I used the same green to mix the brown color on her jaw. It looks very nice in my opinion. To show you how I like to use this palette, I decided to paint my very first John Singer Sargent master study, and it turned out to be so difficult. It was just so much harder than I thought. The proportions were a bit off, I think. I don't know, somehow I just missed that her mouth was supposed to be open, and I just totally missed it. I didn't realize until very late. But other than that, I quite enjoyed this painting process. I like that Sargent used blue and green on her shoulder and chest, and more pink and purple on her face. And there is just so much blank space on the right side of her face and chest. And maybe she is just a shockingly pale lady. I don't know, but it's very striking. I kept wondering if I should add the dark reddish background for her. I have such a hard time deciding the background. Somehow I feel like I'm probably going to ruin it and also waste a lot of paint. I will leave it as it is for now. I know that Hum has many videos where she used very dark, moody backgrounds for her watercolor paintings. I think I need to watch some of these videos a few times to get more courage to do that. So that's all for today's video. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. I will see you very soon. Goodbye.